Mr. Pa, how you doing? Cabby and Cabby, how's your day coming along? You got some news. Is it good or bad news? Is it news that is not going to make us cry? How's your day coming along? All right, let's finish off this fight and continue on. Very good. Okay, well, what is it? What is your news? I'm not really sure what I am going to do for this current arena. I want to go for Archangel as a 6-star. I don't really want to go for him round 1 because I got my prediction there, but I have no idea if that's anywhere. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I think Odin is going to be the more sought-after champion for this arena. So I'm kind of thinking, initially I was thinking to go round 2 after seeing what Archangel goes for round 1. But at least one day at the beginning of next week, I won't be able to be doing arena. So, well, not the whole day, part of it. You're on 611? Oh, how's that coming along? How's that working out for you? Yeah, so Wednesday of next week, there's about 2 hours where I wouldn't be able to be grinding, and it would really, like, it would be fine for the 6 stars because I would already have the 6 stars on cooldown. But around the time I'd be gone, I think that might be close to when I'd be running my 5 stars the second time for the day. So, and anything over 100 million, I have to be refreshing, and I would definitely be going over 100 million. So I would be refreshing, and then if I'm going to miss a run of my 5 stars, I might have to, yeah, so I might be able to make up for it with refreshing, but we'll see. We shall see. Wait on my next 6 energy to close the gap on the last of the Cavalier objectives. MVP for Ultron Boss, get to 30 powers and use SB3 for, with Magneto. Yeah. Yeah, Magneto will tear up any metal champion. What are you up to, Pa? I haven't seen you for a while. How you been? Do you remember when I was struggling to get uncollected? For that Ultron, right? Did you have I don't think you had Magneto at the time, right? Because I think if you did, that would have been the easy... No, not the easy, but that would have been the obvious suggestion. So you still going hard in the game, Pa, or not as much as previous times? I've seen some posts on the forums about these current objectives that we have, and I think I don't like the Act 6 ones. But it is Act 6 and beyond, so if you're working on 7.1 and 7.2, you could still get the objectives done from that. I don't think I'm going to try to get them all done. I'm probably going to get the further along for Act 5 one, because 5.3.6 is applicable, and that's where I farm revives and energy refills. So just doing my regular farming, I'll get credit for that. So that's not too bad. But I definitely wouldn't be going back into Act 6. If I were going to do that one, I would be going into 7 or 7-1 or 7-2. And probably just doing the first fight on the path over and over. I guess I could do the same thing for Act 6 too. Just find a really quick, easy fight and just keep resetting for the objectives there. Parasite, how you doing? Let's see. Should I do anything else or push for Cav? I don't know. Depends what you want to accomplish. If you feel that you could make a go at Cav and it's not going to be too resource intensive, that'd be a good idea. And then you're on your way to Thronebreaker, which opens up more. Well, also, even if you weren't to take advantage of Cyber Weekend offers, then the gift for Christmas you should be getting something better based off of progression title. So yeah, if you're able to advance your progression title without it being too much of a struggle, then yeah, I would do that as quick as you can. Not as much, at most 1 day out of 5 for AQ. Still a steady calendar collector for my 15 accounts though. What I want to do is rank up my champs and get 5-star SIGs. Yeah, but but also by progressing, you get more resources, right? As you complete stuff, you collect the resources as the reward. So, so the best way to rank up your champions is to progress. But yeah, I think trying to move along with the progression titles is a good way to go. And then when offers I guess Christmas is the only time that we get an actual gift. But whenever you see that, the higher along your progression title is, the better. So yeah. And I don't know if I'm going to. I think what I'm probably going to do is get the 6 stars done and then do a full run of 5 stars through the featured, and then later on I can decide if I'm going to go for Archangel round 1 or maybe wait until round 2. Because I think if I were going to go for him, I'd probably be going for about 120-ish. So I would need to be refreshing, which I'm okay with that. My thing is just happy to get up early so I get as many runs of the 6 stars as I possibly can. And I would need to be doing at least 30 million a day. And I think I can do 24 because running all 5 and 6 stars, that should get me 12. And day 1, I'll be doing that twice. So yeah, I'm gonna run all 5 stars through the featured now. At the very least, even if I don't go for the champion, I'm well on my way to getting the top 5%. You just SIG 100 my Aegon 5-star. Should I now rank? That's up to you. If you're wanting to use them for something in particular, outside of LOL and AOL, I mean, and even there, you don't need them at rank 5. It's going to make life a lot easier. But now, if you're planning to do either of those anytime soon, LOL or AOL, then yeah, you want to have them at rank 5 before making a go at it for sure. But if you were going to use them anywhere else, later in Act 6, you'd probably want him rank 5. But earlier than that, rank 4 would be okay. Rank 4 would be just peachy. I'm just having Act 6 objectives pending. I'm planning for 7-1 exploration to the level I complete the objectives. Okay. He's R3. Yeah, so I mean, you may as well at least take him to R4, just if you've got the resources. even if he's not somebody you want to be using right now, you will want to use him at some point. Like if you ever want to have a go at LOL or AOL or any other long form content that we might get, he's going to be good for that kind of stuff. So you guys see the info about the leaked champions for next month? Both the leaked new champions and the champions getting a buff. Should I awaken Cap or Hyperion? There'll be Sig 1. Hyperion would be... Hyperion is fine at Sig 1. Captain America Infinity War, you want to have as high of a Sig as you can. So I mean, it's what people were expecting or predicting, but it's Null and Anti-Venom as the new champions, and then Gilly and Thor as the Thor Ragnarok as the buff champions. But that's not confirmed from Kabam. That's just the early leaked info, which for the last little while, it's usually been accurate. So, what was the war buff? It's the tactics are now supposed to be working properly. And I think they also buffed the per war rewards. The season rewards haven't changed, but the war to war rewards, I think they've increased, like shards and stuff like that. But yeah, I think people have been expecting Anti-Venom and Null for this October for a while, so... Which is, yeah, because I was kind of wondering if September and October were going to be tied together. Although I think it's more the side event, really, that's tied together. But I was kind of wondering if we were going to get a new mutant. So I'm kind of glad that we're not, because I think the mutant class has way too much going for it currently. They need to focus on some other classes. How's your day? My day's so alright. It's alright. What about you? Nothing too fun and exciting, nothing out of the ordinary, really, I suppose. Other than I don't know what I want to do for this current arena. They need to focus on science or tech, yeah. Well, tech's already gotten a bit of love, right? With Penny Parker and now Nimrod. But yeah, I think tech could use... and then the buff to Ultron. I think tech, if anything, could use some buffs, really. Oh. And science... Yeah, science could probably use a few buffs, too. Well, I don't know... Well, maybe Anti-Venom would be science. I don't think Null would be. Null, maybe... Cosmic or Mystic? I think they need to do something for the Fantastic Four synergy, for having them all on the team. And even if they did something for that, I don't really know if that's something that'd be utilized very much. Mr. Shadow, how you doing? Coming in with...
There's just one thing.
What's that?
Raid's here.
Raid!
Oh, this just in. Apparently, it's Raid.
Raid!
Well, thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. I don't know if we've had the arena rewards out for the last round yet. But I'm assuming you were probably successful with that. Captain X, EZ, how you guys doing? Armely, Dildozer, Nathan, well, welcome to the stream. What is everybody up to on this fantastic Thursday? Yeah, that clip pretty much I only play if you're in the stream or in chat. Only some of the trials was done, still waiting on the okay. Yeah. So are you thinking to go for Odin at all for this current arena? Either this round 1 or round 2? Because I'm still up in the air if I'm going to go to dupe Archangel. And I don't know if I want to try it for round 1 or round 2. Round 2 would make more sense. I'm just not too sure if I'm going to be able to commit to it all days next week. Whereas I think I could... Now, for round 1, I should be fine. But I have to be out for a bit next Wednesday, and I'm not too sure if that would really make a huge difference. Which arena is this? It's the featured arena for Archangel. And normally I would just run all my 6 stars and then change over to the basic arena. But I'm going to probably run all 6 and then all 5 here, just in case I decide to go for Archangel round 1. So probably not. I'm struggling to keep grinding right now, but we'll see. Yeah. Yeah, I think I should not be going for a champion this round. Because I'm probably going to try to get Nimrod as a new 5-star. And that would mean... Well, if I went round 1, it wouldn't be bad. Because it would be round 1 going for Archangel. Round 2, just a regular milestones. And then first round for Nimrod, get him as a 5-star. So that wouldn't be too bad, but I think, yeah, going round 2 for Archangel, and then I guess I could go for Nimrod's second round, but yeah. I'm looking forward to getting a new phone, though, because I'm hoping that will decrease the amount of crashes I have, so that would make grinding a little bit more bearable. As it is now, like it's every half hour, every 20 minutes to half hour, it's crashing, and oh, dude, it sucks. So you're struggling to grind just because of like real life commitments, or just not like you doing the arena? There was a while back where I did 3 grinds back to back for champions, and yeah, by the end of the 3rd one, I'm like, no, I'm not going to keep this up at all. Yeah, and a dupe on Archangel would be nice. It's not damage-wise, it's not a necessity. But to have him duped would be nice for sure. He's not somebody that needs high sig, so just the awakening is pretty much going to be sufficient. Yeah. But yeah, I think I'll run through the 5 stars from the featured, and then when the 5 stars come off cooldown, then I'll probably decide. I always struggle right after I grind for a champion, and I also went back to Act 6 and knocked out another couple of quests. Exploration was up till midnight. Okay. You know, it's funny. I find now doing anything but arena is more relaxing than doing arena. I'm finding arena to be like the stressful part of the game, and everything else is the easy part of the game. Whereas I think it's supposed to be the other way around. Is it alright if I call you SF or Solar Flare? Whichever, it doesn't matter to me, dude. You can call me Bob if you want. I won't know who you're talking to if you call me Bob, but yeah, whatever is fine. My name's not Bob, but you can still call me Bob. Act 6 was not relaxing. Arena's relaxing for me. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yes. I would agree with that. I think Act 6 is the worst thing in this game. Relentless, how you doing? Better late than never. Just been working and lurking. Very good. Very good. Ooh. Did you end up going... Oh, crap. I didn't realize it was going to be done the 6 stars already. Did you end up going for Kitty Relentless? Six, 4, 5 is 50% done, and then 6, 4, 6 done. Nice. Well, that's not too bad, too, because then, I mean, you can... Just getting through that, that's going to get those objectives done. So that's not bad. I don't think I'm going to do the Act 6 ones or the early Act 5 ones. I'm going to end up doing the one where 5, 3, 6 would be applicable, because farming, revives, and energy refills I'm doing all the time anyways. So yeah, I'll get those objectives done for that. 63 million, only the 5-star going for 6-star Odin. Okay. Damn. All right. Yeah, I'm. This is gonna be. I try not to say interesting because I say that every freaking arena where I'm like, oh, this is gonna be interesting to see what they go for. But I want to see. I mean, obviously, Archangel is gonna go higher just because it's the feature, so you're running the 6 stars. But I want to see in comparison what the Odin one goes for, because I think more people are probably going for Odin, both as the 5, especially as the 5, but also as the 6-star. And I really feel that for Archangel, it's mainly going to be people going for the dupe. So, yeah, I don't know. This is a tough one for predictions. I already got the objective for 6-2 plus that. Oh, damn. Okay. Got my 6 stars on cooldown. Going to run my 5 stars and see when I'm at for a 5-star Odin. I really think I can put up 20 to 30 to be safe. In total? Yeah, yeah, I can't see him going for more than mid-20s. For the 5-star anyways. I think, what do I got? So I have the 5-star, I have the 5-star at 20 and the 6-star at 58. I think the 58 is a bit high. I don't think he's going to go that high. Well, maybe. Because, I mean, Strike went for 60. And champion to champion, Strike is probably better. But how Odin will benefit every single character you have, that's pretty good. Mr. Batty, how you doing? How's your Thursday shaping up? You didn't get a notification. It did show that you were live. Yeah, I wouldn't rely on the YouTube notifications. The Discord ones are much more reliable because it's always within like seconds, really, of hitting go live. That the Discord ones are sent out. You have 60 and 30 for Odin. Yeah, I think he might be. If it wasn't for Archangel, if the featured was a mediocre champion, I think Odin would go higher than Strife. But because the featured champion is somebody people would be going for as well, I think that's going to keep Odin's score down somewhat. And vice versa as well. Like, I don't think Archangel is going to go super high because you have Odin in the basic. I think if you had... I don't know. I'm trying to think of somebody who would be... let's say, if you had Hela as the basic, I think Archangel would go a lot higher. But I'm looking forward to Monday afternoon to see what the results are for sure. I just don't want to go too high. I have the 6-star Odin. I only want the 5-star for collection purposes. Okay. Well, Yeah, I think all you really need to do is stay under 45. I don't think. No, he's definitely going high. The 6-star is definitely going higher than 45. So if you stay under 45, between 22, 45, yeah, you should be fine. And there we go, first crash. I'm gonna head out now. Have a good stream, Solar. All right, thanks, dude. Thanks for coming and hanging out. I usually come in on time. I knew you would stream, but today when I entered YouTube, it didn't show you were live, so I thought you didn't stream. Yeah, it's weird, and it depends. Like sometimes if you just like look at the general YouTube thing, it won't show when somebody's streaming. But sometimes if you specify like subscriptions, then it does show. Actually, I think that was the case for Shadow earlier too. Like just the general YouTube page, it didn't show. But when I changed it to subscriptions, it did show Shadow's streaming. Okay, so we got what we normally do for arenas. So 29. Okay, yeah. I just want to take a quick look at the featured and just see if there's many or any bots. Okay, there's one. Oh, damn. So whoever is in 101 should be pissed off at that person or that bot. So it looks like only one bot in the featured. Okay. So yeah, 101, they should be angry. A quick look at the basic. Oh. First place in the basic is a bot. Oh, wow. So 2, 3. Okay, so 3. Oh, 4, 5. Okay, and then in the... This is where they use... Yeah. Holy jeez. Okay. Sebastian, how you doing? How you doing? I'm thinking about 10 a day or so. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's not a bad target at all. And that's not too bad to actually be doing. Yeah, let's go with that. Bot won the arena today. Number 1. Yeah. Oh, man. It's funny, too, because when they changed the way the arenas are to what we've got currently, initially it was just Summoner Trials that were filled with bots. And it's been slow. But yeah, seeing them in the featured and the basic, oh. Man, that's gotta hurt though if you're like spot 101, 105 and you see, like 6 bots or something like that, so if those weren't there that you would have been successful. Solar null is so cool, but null means things in Swedish. So when I search for null, a bunch of 18 plus stuff. Oh, no, I haven't looked them up. But like, there's a couple like comic book sites that if you just go there and you look up the characters, you'd be okay. Because for the most part, like the search results are going to be comic book related. So I think usually for myself, if I'm looking up anything out of interest, I just check Wikipedia. So I figured you meant Swedish. But yeah, that's gotta have a lot of people pretty enthusiastic, because both of those characters people have been looking for quite a while, both Null and Antivenom. So did any of you get those calves yesterday that were on offer that were supposed to be mutant characters mainly? Because it seems as though like there was an issue where people were getting characters who weren't listed, but it doesn't seem as though like it was a problem for some people, which is really weird. Like it wasn't a problem in general. It was just a problem for some. And I don't know how they would resolve that. I mean, I guess what they would have to do. Yeah, I don't know if they would just like give out like proper crystals to everybody who bought them, or if they would go through and figure out who got the wrong ones and then compensate those people. But that's, yeah, because that's a little bit different than the normal screw up when they've been messing up on the drop rates on crystals. Yeah, this is a really weird one. Want to become friends? I always tell you, I already am famous. There we go. So I think removing that from Restream, it doesn't actually, yeah, it doesn't actually move it from the Twitch chat. So what are you thinking to put up for Odin, Relentless? Man, grinding somebody from the basic arena just sucks. Dexter, how you doing? How's your day coming along? Doing fine. I'm doing okay. I'm just a little confused as to what I'm doing in Arena. Don't know if I want to go for Archangel. Even if I do, I don't know what I want to aim for. So yeah, I'm just a bit confused. You're planning to go for 60? Okay. Yeah, I think 60 should be... You should be good for sure. This... I think this might, like, not be too bad at all because you've got two sought-after champions. So I don't think either arena is going to go crazy. But yeah, I think if you had one that was definitely the weaker of the two, I think you'd have the potential for one arena to be really... Well, the Archangel one, though, I mean, he's been around as a 6-star a lot longer. And I think the people with the big roster that can put up the crazy points, I think they probably have him duped already. Whereas Odin is still relatively new. This is the first time out of Crystals that we've had the opportunity to target him as a 6-star. So, yeah, I think he is going to be the one people are grinding for more so. Oh, damn. Oh, this is not going to go well. Oh, well, at least he's not unblockable, so okay. We're good. We are good. Yeah. Glad I'm competing with Archangel. That will take some heat up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And the people who are going for Archangel would say glad I'm competing with Odin. Yeah. See, if I thought Archangel were gonna go for 90 to like 105, I would go for him round one, absolutely. Because I could do 95 without refreshing, but anything over that I definitely need to refresh. So yeah, so if I were to go to like 115, 120 and refresh and miss, that sucks. But if I were to put up 92 and miss, well, it sucks, but it's only a loss of time. I wouldn't have had, there would have been no units needed. Going for 5 or 6 star Archangel? I'm not sure if I'm going for the 6 star at all. I'm not sure if I'm going to go currently or try round 2. Round 2 would make the most sense. It's just that one day next week I wouldn't be able to, there'd be some time I'd be off the game, so. Yeah, if it wasn't for that, then I would absolutely go for round 2. And I don't know, like his awakening is definitely nice. It's not a necessity though. It does give him the ability accuracy reduction. It doesn't change his damage output. But I don't know. Yeah, of anybody else that would do the ability accuracy reduction, he probably would be my highest damage dealer. So to have the damage and the ability reduction in one champion would definitely be nice. And then as a horseman, he's pretty damn crazy. So, yeah. So it's a bit of a conundrum. But yeah, I think we might see, like even people streaming, we might see more streaming for Odin than Archangel. And if you've got a good roster of 5 stars, Odin, I mean, it's going to be time consuming, but it's not going to be too bad. Heal block and ability accuracy reduction? Yeah. Well, the heal block, though, if you've got, I don't remember what the mastery is, but if you've got a couple points in that, then just the amount of debuffs will kind of take care of that, because it will reduce the healing of the opponent anyways. But I think Awakened, you just need 1 neurotoxin to prevent healing, right? Yeah, I don't use him a ton as a horseman. I've been using Domino or X23 more for cav difficulty. But like this current one, I think this current one is the one where you just need to do a knockdown. Because it's knockdown, special, and something else that do the damage. So Archangel was really good. And it's between Archangel or Nick that I would use a generic Awakening gem. So if I did get Archangel Awakened, well, then that means only Nick I would be considering for the generic gem. Do you think Thor Rag will be good? Well, he'll probably be better than he is, which I don't think that's saying much. He'll still be high on prestige. Yeah, I mean, they're not going to make him worse, so... I don't know if whatever they do... I don't know if it's going to be like the Ronin buff or change. Like where it really has no impact. I just use Apocalypse alone to clear the whole path on Cav? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was doing earlier today for Mutant Combat, actually. I was just using Apocalypse for it all. And I had Strife with me, and I realized it was pointless, because I wasn't using any specials. So, Strife was, not going to do anything. What? I haven't done it for a while, but I have run ABQ with 2 Apocalypse. And then 2 Apocalypse Cable and 2 other mutants. And then just make one of the other mutants a horseman, and then get to the boss, make the other mutant a horseman, and then just use Apocalypse to get the 4 charges. I haven't done that for a while though, just because it's probably quicker just to go through with Apocalypse. Wait, okay, well, that's how you want to be. That's fine. Ronan and Gamora were okay champs, and Kabam used that as an excuse for those buffs they got. Thorag's terrible, and he needs a buff. Yeah, he does. But I don't know if... Yeah, they absolutely could make him a lot better. I just don't know if they will. So yeah, I used Ronan as an example. It could be like a Yellow Jacket buff too, right? Where it definitely was a difference, but not really enough for people to be like, oh, I can't wait to play this character. So... we will see in a couple weeks. I guess it would depend too how valuable they consider his prestige, because if they think that's really valuable, they probably wouldn't want to make the champion that much stronger as is. Whereas if they don't consider the... Well, no, I mean, yeah, obviously they would be considering that pretty valuable. What is that? But I guarantee you, everybody that's got that rank 3 Thor Rags for Prestige, they are looking forward to what's going to happen with his buff for sure. Unless the character is someone's favorite, nobody plays certain buffs like Ronin. Yeah. At least it will hurt less for people who... yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know. Well, I guess there's one way to find out. Is this going to do him in? If not, oh boy. Well, this might do me in, because he's one of the few champions where their L3 is game over. Don't think so, but... oh, damn. So even after the animation, we still took another 20%. Oh. Is the Thor buff confirmed? No. None of that info is confirmed. It's all just leaked info. Just the same as like the last few months, where the middle of the current month, you get the leaked info for the next month. So Null and Anti-Venom and Gilly, none of that is from Kabam. This could be interesting. Yeah, so if there is anybody with a rank 2 Thor who's been considered taking it to rank 3, I wouldn't run into it right now. I'd still wait a little bit. Some were paid week 10 and 9 were true, so who knows? Yeah. The only time that there was leaked info that wasn't accurate was the one where Dormammu... Was it only Dormammu? But Dormammu was supposed to be buffed. Because that was a leak that was inaccurate. But other than that... Oh, and then I think there was, at the beginning of the year, leaked info for the champs we were going to see for March. And that was inaccurate as well. So, yeah, it is absolutely possible that this leaked info is not true, but more often than not, it has been accurate. So we'll see. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't make any Well, I guess the only rank up decisions really would be for Gilly and Thor Rags. Well, Gilly, though, we know is getting a buff. It's just a matter of when it's going to go live. Read to his leak here. I heard same guy did those two leaks you mentioned just for laughs. Okay, for the Dormammu and the March info. Ooh, what? Yeah, okay, this will be the make most sense. Okay. Yeah, I don't normally really I'll talk about it on stream about who we think's coming up or stuff like that. But for any actual plans game wise, until a champion's actually in game for a little bit of time, I usually wouldn't make any decisions. That being said, I did pick Diablo from a Nexus based off what his. Well, then again, that wasn't leaked info. That was from Caban, like what the Diablo buff was going to be. Because I don't remember. There was Diablo, Star-Lord, and somebody else, and in the Nexus, and I didn't know who I wanted to go for. I knew Diablo was getting a buff. I had him unawakened. I had no idea what his buffed awakened ability was going to be, so I looked it up, and yeah, I figured it was wasn't going to be a necessity to have him awakened, but would be nice, and I'm pretty damn glad I did pick him from that Nexus. Because yeah, that awakened ability when running Suicide is really nice. Okay, and we are ready for another crash, so let's preempt it and just relog. It's kind of needed with Suicide. Reduces recoil damage. Reduces all damage. Yeah. Any damage taken. And then if the opponent is poisoned, your attack goes up. So it's, yeah. Pretty nice indeed. Because even if it didn't reduce the recoil damage, well, yeah, because I guess outside of that you wouldn't be constantly taking damage. Well, you're not taking, it's just the recoil damage, but the poison on him is not going to affect you anyways. Okay, let's go with that. I've really only used him on map 7, and then a little bit for Cav EQ. I took him to rank 3 when I did, because I had intended to use him for Apocalypse in week 10, for Mysterio in week 10. I ended up using Apocalypse. So, I probably, if not for that, I think I would still be planning to take him to rank 3, but he most likely wouldn't be rank 3 currently. I don't know if I used him in AQ since he's been rank 3. I was definitely using him at rank 2. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Boy, I don't know if that would make him. Well, this is going to be interesting. Nope, we're going to just have to go for it, aren't we? I don't think. Am I going to be able to out damage him? It was. Oh no! You got to be kidding me. Oh, okay. That was cutting it close. I used him for most of the Cav EQ for the Mystic. Yeah. I think. Yeah, he's definitely good for it, but like for me, I find that Claire is faster. But he'd definitely be good for it. Your R5 is Sig 20? Okay. I think I've got him between 80 and 100 currently. So he's not getting the full 30% reduction, but I think it's over 25%. So he's getting there. I think he's one of the most significant buffs to a champion. Maybe the most significant. Colossus and Red Mags were definitely bad before. Well, Colossus, yeah, I guess they were both kind of like you'd want to throw your phone if you pulled them. But Diablo absolutely was somebody you're not happy with if you pulled. Whereas, like, shortly after, well, people were doing the featured arena, specifically trying to get them. Dirk, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Wait. Oh, snap. Holy. This Aegon is not messing around. Damn. Damn, son. No, I don't think the L2 would finish that off there. Now it will. Yeah. But Diablo's better than pre-buff. You think so? Okay. Well, I had him as 6-star. I never played him. And even when I used him in Arena, I didn't pay attention. But yeah, okay. Because I was gonna say, that I think his buff took him from maybe the absolute bottom of Mystic to top 3. And I think the Colossus and Red Mags buff. Well, yeah, because Colossus is still, people will argue that he's the best mutant. So yeah, that definitely did propel him up there. Pre-buff Colossus was awful. Yeah. Yeah. Although, yeah, Diablo is definitely the most recent OP buff. Max and Colossus were useless, but Diablo didn't get that big change like Colossus and Red Mags did. Yeah, so I'm not so much talking about like the actual usability, but more where they would have sat in their class. Yeah, but I guess all 3 were at the bottom of their class though too. Yeah, I never used Colossus prior to his buff, and I haven't used him since. Red Mags. Oh no, Red Mags. I've definitely used Senses buff, and then well, Diablo. Yeah, it's weird. I know a lot of people like Colossus. I know he's good, but there's just for some reason I don't know what it is. I don't know if I'm just stuck on what he used to be or what, but I just don't really have much value for him. Like, if I got him as a 6-star, I don't even think I would take him to rank 2. Don't get me wrong, I realize he's a good option for rank 3. I just don't think I would. Then again, I mean, it's probably because I haven't played him, so. I'm that guy, Colossus is the best mutant, but I know you fancy Apocalypse Solar. Yeah, I would still say Apocalypse, Omega Red, and then the 3rd, 4th, and 5th, whatever. But I would definitely go with Apocalypse 1, Omega Red 2. Ooh, this Stealthy is showing Angela a thing or two, isn't he? Its mechanics were much more complicated than now. People just didn't use them for Diablo, right? Yeah, which I think if a character is complicated to use, so long as it pays off, it's okay. If they're complicated to use and the payoff isn't that substantial, it doesn't matter, right? And I think that's what hurt him. So I'm trying to think of. Like, Hercules can be a little bit complicated to play, but the payoff is well worth it. It looks like Kitty Pryde. I don't know if she'd be hard to play, but you do have to keep track of a few things. But again, the payoff is worth it. And same would go for Quake, right? It would take some time to get proficient with her, but when you do, yeah. That is well worth the time invested. Plasma smokers smash them like Coke cans. Well, and he's also tri-immune too, right? Which there's not that many champs that have triple immunities. I'm hyped for 7.3 to come out. About a month away. He had kind of long build for one time. Damage was not. Yeah. Taz, how you doing? How's your day coming along? I know Swadea used him for 6-6 champion and some other stuff before his buff. Yeah, but I don't know if you can judge a character by one of the best people in the game playing a character really well, right? So because like one of the best players in the game makes a champion shine. I don't know if that. So the champion then has the possibility, absolutely, but it doesn't necessarily mean that's in my hands. That's what's gonna happen. So what did you do, Taz? What did you do? Mr. Showers, how you doing? Check the leaderboards or wait for my video. Oh, you got Angela. Oh, very good. Very good. Was that your first time or a dupe? Yeah, I got her duped from round 1. I used her a little bit in ROL, and I used her for one run in incursions, and I'm glad I got her duped. I don't see using her a ton, but at least for incursions, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. For Cav EQ, if it's the applicable class global buff, yeah, I think she's going to be a lot of fun to be using. First time for a 6-star. Oh, congratulations. Very good. Very good indeed. Let's do that. Currently stuck between R5 Magic and R4 Hood, but I don't know if he is worth it. I really haven't paid attention to his buff at all. And I have him at rank 2 as a 6-star. But yeah, I wouldn't have taken him to rank 3, I don't think. But yeah, I don't... I think for me, he's still just there for Ghost, which now that you can't phase recoil with the Hood synergy, I don't even know if he has the value there. And they haven't said yet if that's a bug or if that was intentional. Although they did finally respond to the thread on the forum saying that they were going to look into it. Oh, I thought the response on the forums was quite funny. So they said they were going to look into it, and they were asking people for footage of Ghost phasing recoil with the Hood synergy prior to the issue and after the issue. And a couple people responded like, really? Just Google or just look up YouTube videos. Like there's a ton of people using the Hood synergy to phase recoil. Yeah, getting a champion out of the basic arena sucks, man. Like the score isn't crazy, but it's so tedious. Like it's weird. I mean, it's the same process going for somebody from the featured or the basic, but the basic just seems like it's sucking the life out of you. Like I'd be okay with going for Archangel in the featured and missing. It's just a time sink. But if I do that in the basic arena and miss somebody, it sucks. Yeah, I'm just thinking now, I got the Odin prediction at 20 million for the 5-star. I think it's actually going to be higher for the 5-star. I think probably mid-20s for the 5-star. I think they did it on purpose since Ghost with Hood is the most suicide-friendly champion. Good player with Ghost can do so much stuff itemless. Yeah, I kind of feel that it's intentional as well. And I think, because there was at least 2 threads in regards to the issue, and most people are assuming that it's just because of the normal control issues. Which I would think, like, so they responded yesterday or this morning to say that they were investigating. If it was the controls issue, or if it wasn't intentional, I think it's something that they could have responded to very quickly. But I think, yeah, I feel it's intentional too. And I don't know if they're kind of hiding it in the control issues, or they just don't want to be upfront about it. Oh, what do I want to go with? Okay, yeah, let's do that. You think around 25 for 5-star Odin? Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Yeah, I think actually, if anything, I think he is going to be the most. The 5-star Odin is going to be what most people are going for this current arena. You're going to definitely have people that are grinders go for the 6-star Odin. You're going to have people with big rosters that want to do for a new Archangel. But I think your average person, even people who don't necessarily do arena, I think they might be doing arena for the 5-star Odin. So, yeah. Perry Dex issue is here for 2+ months. They can make so much mess with champions and blame it on game. But, well, and they don't even need to say anything, right? That's just what our assumption is. Like Mr. Negative's heavy spam. Didn't they actually say that was a change, though? Or did they respond to that at all? Because I know there was a post about it, but I don't know if there was a Kabam response to it. To be 100% honest, though, it would suck. And I think they would need to provide something for people that have ranked up ghosts. But I would be okay if they were to simply say, yeah, we changed the timing on her L2 recovery. I'd be like, okay. It sucks that you did that, but thanks for letting us know. And I don't know if they would do something like that because they think that specific champion with that ability is too much, or they want somebody like Kitty Pryde to be the one that people go to for that kind of thing. This basic arena is so slow and boring. I don't think people will go that crazy in basic arena. Well, I didn't think that for Stripe either, and he went for 60 million in the first round. But yeah, I feel what's going to keep the either Archangel or Odin scores lower is simply because you've got two sought-after champions up for grabs. If it was only one, if only one of them were there, and the other arena was somebody that you're not too concerned about, I think either side could go crazy. But I finally got, I think all of my 5 stars are over 6,000 hero rating now, so they're all going to be usable. And I got a new 6-star recently, so that doesn't really make too big of an impact. I'm only one away from even arena teams. Oh boy. But yeah, I'm not opening any 6-star crystals until the feature resets. So I won't be back to even teams there for a while. Although that's only 20 days away, I think. They got enough hate with True Strike. They can't nerf Ghost Quake without regretting that decision. Well, actually, if they did intentionally change the recovery time on Ghost's L2, that's actually more of an impact to Hood. Because without that, you're not going to have Hood on that team whatsoever. Unless you needed, like if it was an all or nothing node, and you needed to tank the opponent's L3, that would be the only time you'd really use that. No, I guess you could still use it just for overall damage reduction, but yeah, I think usually people are taking Hood just for facing the recoil. If you had something with like Bane or I guess it could be taken for normal damage reduction, but yeah, I think that'd be more of an impact for how often you would see Hood on a Ghost team. You can still tank SP3 with him, and yeah. Yeah, I know, like, for example, like in my case, even running suicides, I wouldn't necessarily always have him with Ghost. If I figured I could get through the path, well, yeah, because if you're not going to be throwing specials, well, then you don't need it. Or if you figured, let's say there's 6 fights, right? And you only needed an L2. Well, if you time it right, you don't need to take recoil anyways. If your L2 finishes the fight, there's nothing to worry about. But yeah, if you were needing to tank special 3s, or you had like Bane or something. But yeah, I would be far less likely now to take Hood on Ghost team. You remember what fuss people made after they changed one line in her passive? Yeah, but that one, though, that was a observable change, right? Like, we saw that they made the change because you could read the info. And I think that might be why there's been so little said from them about this. Yeah, I think it's intentional. I could see them try to do like what they did with the timing on Sentinel's L1. There's a while back where the timing on that had changed because you used to be able to punish it, and then all of a sudden you couldn't. And their initial response was that nothing has changed with him. And it was like so obvious that something had, because you had video of people, dexing an L1 being all the way at the end of their screen and still being able to punish his L1. And all of a sudden, even if you were right next to him and you dexed his L1, you couldn't punish it. And it's like, obviously something's changed. I used to think that that they were just blatantly lying about those things, but I'm starting to realize that they're not lying. It's just that the people responding just aren't aware. Which, yeah, fair enough, because if you're a forum mod, you can't know everything in this game. But yeah, the 2 real shitstorms were the thing with Ghost, and then when they changed the Corvus timeout trick. Both of those things got a crazy response, and very quickly. And the Corvus one was kind of funny, because the Corvus one, I think it was like the very first day where it was no longer working with him. And the thread started, and then their response was, "Oh, this was a change we were experimenting with. We didn't mean for it to go live currently." I think they absolutely meant for it to go live when it did. They just didn't expect people to notice it so quickly. When a champion is not behaving as he or she was, and it's definitely a silent tweak from Kabam for sure. Well, no, I don't think it's necessarily intentional. Like, the issues that we've had, well, I don't know, with Omega Red and Spores, or Nick Fury and his real phase, like where sometimes you start the fight and right away here it is real phase. I don't think those are necessarily intentional. I do think it's bugs, but I don't know why it's something that continually happens. I guess, each time it happens, it could be for different reasons, but of course they did. Corvus is blocking money from getting in their pockets in AQ. Yeah, and it's funny. I think I knew of that prior to where it stopped working. I'd never used it. after that, and after the response, I did try it, and I have used it. I don't utilize it often, though. Just mainly, I just don't even think of it. But yeah. But I have definitely seen for some AQ where, yeah, somebody will get the boss down, and that's absolutely what they do. They go and use up the charges, pause it, wait for it to reset, and then go use up more charges. So I don't know if that is a bug or what, but it used to happen for quite a few months for the Nick Fury thing with precision charge. Yeah. So do you think that these control issues will actually ever be resolved, or do you think maybe not as bad as they are now or have been, but do you think they will? This is just the way the game is now, or do you think we will ever get back to what it was in March? Omega was definitely a nerf, huh? Okay. I'm not even sure I know what the Omega problem is. I just know that every now and then there's a thread about the spores and whatnot. Wait, I should actually look into it because I am still planning to R3 him. So I should probably know whether that is even a good idea. But I don't understand why, like, if they made a change, why not simply say, hey, we made a change. It's so that the game can function as, well, not the game, but so that characters don't become too crazy or whatever. And yeah, we made the change, so be it. Or we made the change, sorry, here's some items back, whatever, right? But just not responding at all just seems so weird to me. Omega Red as well, I don't think Kabam is that stupid. They can't pick something it keeps repeating all over again. Huh. Yeah. Oh, okay. So what do you think about the problems they've had with crystals? So initially it was where they were releasing crystals with the wrong drop rates. And then yesterday it was they released, and I don't think it was for everybody. It seems like some people got the right ones and some people got the wrong ones. So what do you think about that? Because the first one where they did the wrong drop rate, I think that was a mistake. I think the second time they did it, I think that was testing out the waters. But the next 3 times, I think those have been intentional. And I think what's happening there is they are releasing the wrong crystals, whatever it is, drop rates or the champions in it or whatever, knowing that people will see that it's the wrong one. They expect the compensation. So people who wouldn't buy the crystal are going and buying it because then, you, in a sense, you're getting 2 for 1. And I think because it's kind of a psychological thing, right? Because you realize the company screwed up, so let me go take advantage of that. Let me go buy the offer, and I'm going to get double the amount. I feel that if they were to say, here's 20 crystals, like the offer is 20 crystals, but the same price, they would sell less than when they make a mistake on the crystal and have to give you another set. So I think that is completely intentional and a way for more people to buy crystals. And I think it's working. I mean, there was even a video of somebody who said they were spending $100 because they think they might get extra crystals. Now, I don't know if they would have bought the crystals regardless, but... So, yeah. He was not causing spore damage below 10 charges. Oh, okay. How could that be a bug only affecting below 10 charges? Right. Okay. Oh, see, I didn't actually realize that. So I guess that bug has been there for a long ass time. I didn't realize that he was supposed to do damage below 10 charges. I thought it was only 10 and above that the spores did damage. Okay. Yeah, but they always send compensation for that, right? But So it happened once before 2021, and then they did compensate, and then in 2021 it's happened. This is the 5th time. This most recent one though wasn't drop rates, but just a problem with the crystal. But this is the 5th time this year, and like I said, I think the first time this year might have been a mistake, but I think at least 3 times I think it has been intentional. There's no way that there's that many times you're going to screw up with the drop rate thing. I think you need to add conspiracy theories in stream title. Yeah, I guess somebody could call it a conspiracy theory, but I think when you have something that's been repeating over and over and over, there's proof of it. Like, it's not... I guess the other argument is that they're just that incompetent and they don't... No, I can't see that being the case. I can't see a multi-million-dollar company being that incompetent with something so simple. So yeah, so I think it's intentional. I think it's smart on their part. Because I guarantee you, like, if you, for example, if you walk into a store and you saw an item there that you were like, oh, that's interesting, but I'm not going to buy it. And then all of a sudden, the store says, oh, we made a mistake on the pricing or something. They made a mistake. So they need to reduce the price or give you double or whatever. You're going to be far more enticed to get that item. Not because the item has more value to you, but because you feel that you are walking out ahead from the store. And I think that's what Kabam is doing with this mess up with the crystals all the time. Gotta give them credit. They have balls. Games are not working fine for almost 3 months, and they're putting $50, $100 so often, and they're making money off of them. Yeah. Yeah. So, what incentive do they have to fix the game? The game might be problematic, but they might actually be making more money now. I guess we'll see on the next quarter financials. And hey, I mean, if they've noticed there's been a dip in their revenue over the last little while, absolutely, they got to do something to resolve that, right? So if this is something that's going to help them to resolve that, so be it. And it might be a much easier, quicker fix for them as opposed to producing stuff in the game. Because also producing stuff in the game is costing them money, right? To pay their employees to get that done. So. They should send another compensation package since they were supposed to fix issues after sending it? No. You're talking about the compensation package that had the Nexus, right? So that wasn't supposed to be... It wasn't supposed to be that anything was fixed after that. That was kind of their way of saying, we've got problems, we're sorry, we're working on it, but here's some items in the meantime. Yeah, that was... We weren't supposed to expect that it was resolved after that. Now, I don't know if they intend to make that, distribute those kind of items on every couple months or something. But yeah, that was not a suggestion that that anything was fixed. The wrong drop rate crystals are just sales perspective. Yeah. Yeah, and yeah. And I like I said, I think it's working and good for them. They said fix should be... No, so there was a patch that was supposed to make things better, but wasn't supposed to be... Like, it wasn't expected to be a fix. Let me just see if I can find a message from them. Oh, it might have been an announcement. Yeah, because they were very specific about that it was not to resolve the problems. Here we go. Okay. Oh, no, that's old, because that's in regards to their beta that they were running. Just give me a sec. If I can't find it, then I'll just move on, but... So this... Delaying... No, that's not the one. Yeah. But yeah, there was a post on the forums where they basically said they were pushing out a patch which should get things working toward being better, but not to expect it to be back to normal. And that the compensation they were releasing, normally they would wait until everything was fixed to do it, but in this case, they were providing compensation before it was fixed. Yeah, so there was a forum post, but it said like things aren't fixed, but we're providing compensation. And I was just trying to find it because there's one thing in their news thing, but that was more in regards to the beta that they had run, because they ran a beta for a patch or a fix. So I think probably initially I guess they didn't know that this was all coming about because of the game engine stuff, and then after they realized it was due to the game engine, they haven't run another beta since for a patch or whatever. Here we go. Oh no, that's for the beta test. It's really too bad they really don't have things organized well on the forums to be able to find things quickly and easily. They expected to fix it at the end of August or so, but they tried to tape it, but it caused more problems with lags. Yeah, I want to see if I could find their actual thing. Because, yeah, I don't remember their actual wording of stuff and whatnot. Oh, this might be it. Yeah, okay, here it is. Okay. And I'll just link I'll put the URL here. So you can read it for yourself if you want. First, we want to thank you. We're happy to announce on update 32.1.1. It's coming later today, tomorrow, or the latest. This update will start to make controls more reliable once again. Okay, and then they go into it being the engine. Mr. Joe, how you doing? After 32.1.1 has been released, we will be resuming Alliance War Seasons, blah, blah, blah. Alliance Quests. Okay, so there we go. So future versions will continue to improve on these issues, and so on and so forth. So yeah, so that, like, what came out at 32.1.1 was not supposed to be an overall resolution. But it was the beginning of things supposed to be getting better. Which, yeah, I don't know if that's happened whatsoever. Because I know there were people who were saying after that is when the game started screwing up for them. Which I thought was really unfortunate. I mean, I think a lot of people, that's what they thought as well, is that with that patch or whatever, was that was supposed to resolve it. Because normally that would be the case, right? We've released a patch, so, you know, you don't expect them to release a patch simply to say, this is the first patch in a bunch of patches to resolve things. So... Let me see if I could find the video for where the guy who, the day the patch came out, or the next day, he did a video saying, like, I wasn't having problems, and now I am. Let's see. I think their YouTube name is Interceptor, or The Interceptor. Okay, I don't see it quickly, so... But yeah, so he was basically saying that when people were complaining about the control issues, he had no issues. And then when they released the hotfix or patch, he started having problems. You were getting 3+ screen freezes after that hotfix? Yeah, so for me, nothing changed. Actually, I think my game... No, it was still crashing every 20 minutes to half hour. So yeah, nothing really changed for me. The crashing has been pretty damn consistent. But I think a new device might resolve that for me. So I'm looking forward to getting the iPhone 13 probably. The only thing is I'm not too sure if I go with the normal one. If that's going to really throw off the aspect ratio for YouTube. So I might end up having to change up the stream layout again. Talking about him, he got 7 days banned, something about war. Oh yeah. Oh, maybe that's what happened, because he put out the video and he seemed pretty angry about the control issues. So maybe Kabab was like, well, you want to complain about the control issues? Here's a ban. Oh dear. I got them demoted from first place to Platinum 1. Around middle of Platinum 1. Ooh, that sucks. Oh, yeah, I think I saw a screenshot of somebody, like, they didn't do anything, or whatever. But in the same screenshot, they said they had piloted an account, so I don't know. I mean, Kabam does make mistakes. Absolutely. There was the time where they were banning accounts for using Quake properly. And then when people were like, well, that's how you're supposed to play her, they had to apologize. There's not evidence of it, though, but nothing is impossible. Evidence of what? Piloting for war? In general, or this case in particular? I don't know. I have no idea. All I know is that there was a screenshot online of somebody saying they did nothing wrong, but then like another part of it saying that they had piloted somebody's account. So. I think Ilak did a video on it, actually. And I think, yeah, in his video, he had the screenshots. Many people got emails about it. Well, there was like the early warning, like basically, don't cheat, you're gonna get punished. And I think that was on the Monday or Sunday, something like that. This is not going well. And then when war season ended, we saw the reduction in war rating and stuff. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I think like if anybody logs on to another's account or gives somebody their info to log on to theirs, by this point, there's been enough talk about it that you know that's against their terms of service. But There's some drama and accusations about piloting. Yeah. And I think the thing is too, like people might not be doing it maliciously. Like sometimes, I'm on vacation for a week. I'm not going to be able to move. Oh, hey, give me your info. I'll log in for you, move you, right? You're not trying to be sneaky about it. You're just trying to help somebody out. I get that. But even that is still against the terms of service, right? So, yeah. Several alliances got their rating reduced, but to none of them was as drastic as was to ASR. Okay. Well, wasn't ASR going to be like Masters 1? Like the top, and then they got docked down to Plat? Because, I mean, it's one thing to be, 15th in Plat 4, and then get down to like 253 in Plat 4, right? At the end of the day, that there's no consequences. But if you're going from number 1 overall to the 3rd tier, that is a big difference. Or 2nd tier, I guess. What? Really? Okay. Okay. I want to see if he's gonna... Oh, snap. Okay, so that's 3. Let's see if on the 4th one I get lucky. Oh, he needs to come at me, though. Okay, cool. Took me 4 times, but eventually I got the parry. You're trying to be a friend, but on the other hand, it's kind of unfair. Yeah. Yeah. No, but I'm just saying, like, I don't think it's somebody who's saying, hey, let's do this so that we end up in first place, right? Like, I don't think that's necessarily the reasoning behind it. I think it's, oh, let me help out an alliance mate. Unfortunately, in Kabam's eyes, it's all the same. So... they were top 1 alliance and got to mid of Plat 1. And just one guy got banned. Oh, damn, okay. That is weird part. If they pilot, I would expect pilots and pilot accounts to get banned. Huh. Well, like I said, maybe they're making an example. You want to complain about the bugs? Here's what happens. Let me see if I can't find that video. Because I thought it was interesting. Because like he started off angry. He's like, Kabam must fix this now. Oh, I wonder if he removed it then. I don't see it anymore. Yeah, I don't even remember how long ago he posted that one. Let me just see if it's searchable here. No. Yeah, so maybe he did remove that video. It was still, that is one guy, no need to reduce alliance rating and reduce their rating that much because of that video. No, I don't think that's why. I don't think that's why they did it. I just think it'd be really funny. And it just seems kind of, like funny that, somebody posted a video or whatever complaining about the company and then all of a sudden their account gets banned. It just seems funny, right? He was an ASR for just 1 season. Well, yeah, I guess, right? If he took them from number 1 overall to, not, yeah, I'm pretty sure that would be his only season there. Oh boy. But hey, I bet that is just one person in this game who will never log on to somebody else's account again. Yeah, let's do that. I think I'm pretty close to being done all 5 stars. Because between the 5 and the 6, I should end up at around 12 to 13 million. But I'm dealing with haters like Italian Mafia. Well, hey, maybe it's a warning to the YouTubers. Don't talk shit about us. In which case, I guess expect my account to be banned soon. I don't think I really talk shit about them. It's just the way I see it. I mean, it might be wrong. It's absolutely possible, but... Hanem, how you doing? What's up with these dreams message in game? I think it's supposed to be alluding to characters we're going to get. Either character, yeah, probably characters. And it might be, so apparently for October we're supposed to get Null and Anti-Venom. So that's most likely what those messages are referring to. Other than that, it might be like for the next Abyss type content, but probably Null or Anti-Venom. But nobody knows for sure. And you know what? With the way things are going, I don't even know if Kabam knows. Oh, I thought I had her. Okay, well, that's fine. That's how you want to be about this. Oh, come on! I absolutely swiped forward. Ooh, snap. Oh, that could have consequences for that. What do you think of them buffing Thor Rags next month? I'll let you know when I see what the buff entails. But as it is currently, we have, one, we don't know if it's true. It probably is. But we don't know for sure. And 2, we have no idea what the buff looks like. But I guarantee you, everybody with the R3, R4 Thor Rags for Prestige, they are looking forward to it. Just imagine if they make him a harder hitting champion, but reduce his prestige. Dream messages, not a better way to hype for event. I don't want any dreams. Thoughts on 3rd week of side quest objectives? I'm fine with them. Yeah, I'm fine with it. I think there's a lot of people who still have. So the thing is too, because I think the main issue is the Act 6 ones, right? For most people, but or 6-2 and beyond, right? So there's a lot of people who have a fair bit of Act 6 to do, so that's great because that gives you a reason to get in there and do it. However, you could also be working on 7-1 or 7-2, and you only use son of a gun, and that will allow you to complete the objectives as well. Now, that's very sad. In my case, I'm only going to do the ones that are applicable for Act 5, just because 536 I use to farm revives and energy refills. So yeah, so I'll be doing that. I won't be doing the Act 6 ones unless we get to the end of the month and I have a bunch of extra energy. Outside of that, yeah, I won't be doing it. So will the 2nd week and 3rd week objectives show up once you finish week 1s? Yeah. But in order to get the ones for next month, I think you have to have gotten all of the previous ones done. But I think we saw this coming with Karina challenges. What they're doing is, rather than making new content, they're using old content and simply placing objectives and rewards to the old content. And for new experiences, that sucks because you don't get a new experience. But, you know, if all we want is rewards, then so be it, right? But yeah, I think what we had come to be used to for, or to expect for side quests, I think that is over. I think this is the new side quest. We'll still probably see like boss rush and stuff like that, or celebrity challenge type things. But as far as another event to enter and to work your way through, I think that's done. Yeah, so at the end of the day, they are simply spending less time developing this game. That's what's happening. And I don't know if it's because they're just working on other properties or they're drawing this game down in general or what the reasoning is, but their investment in this game is decreasing. Complete Act 6, since you can choose it on 6, 2, 3, 3 energy first fight. Okay. So you just keep resetting that one fight then. Because yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking I would do if I were to do that. The XX ones, 6 ones will be nice for me since I need to do 6-4. Yeah. Yeah, that would be kind of nice because you'll be getting benefits two ways, right? Getting it done and also the extra rewards. Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna catch him. So I need. Did I really got hit there? Okay, well, it happens. Okay, cool. Haven't started initial yet. Farming units. There will be side quests next month. It will be like Hercules side quest 28 entries. Oh yeah. Okay. I thought they had said that this current side quest extends into October, but okay. So then what is it then for October that is like the sequel of September? Because I thought it was this. Oh, is it like that to enter that you have to have done all of these objectives then? Yeah, repeating just that one fight, 150 energy in total. Oh, that's a fair bit. Okay. I pulled 5-star ghost yesterday. Any tips if it is better and how to use? Going to uncollected probably this month. Currently at 521. So for ghost, just look up on YouTube like MCOC ghost play. There's tons of videos. There's not necessarily a bunch of videos of telling you how to play her, but there's a bunch of videos of actual gameplay. But if you look up MCOC ghost guide, you'll find a couple. You get anything good for war rewards? So I'm not opening any 6-star crystals until the featured resets, but the 2 T5B were nice, so yeah. You need to do at least one difficulty to get access to full October side quests. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, to get the October content unlocked, you need to be done with this. Well, only one though, right? Like you don't need to get all objectives done. You could just get one set of objectives done. Yeah, so like in my case, I'll get the ones for 536 or that are applicable to 536. Five-star Loki News, Sig's on 5-star Carnage, and 6-star Captain Marvel Classic. Ooh. At least one, that's what they said on the forum, yeah. Ooh. Oh, wait, that won't prevent him from... Crap, I'm not... Well, I guess I could throw another L1 to find out, can't I? What the... Oh, right, because he's unblockable. Oh, damn. I totally missed that. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I don't think this is going to prevent him from healing up here, right? Oh, it does. Okay, then. Well, that's not too bad. That made life a lot easier. Jeez. Third dupe on 5-star Namor, second dupe 5-star Killmonger, first dupe on 6-star Hawkeye. Oh, let's not talk about 6-star Hawkeye. That makes me very unhappy. I pulled 6-star Hawkeye I don't know how many times. And yeah, it's not a character I was looking to dupe multiple times at all. Yeah, when I was pulling the 6-star Hawkeye, I had Aegon as a 6-star unduped. And every time I'm like, why can't I just give the Awakening to Aegon? Oh, man. Your first dupe 6-star was Agent Venom? Okay. I think my first 2 6-stars was Sentry and Mordo. And I think I got Sentry duped. No. Oh no, I don't think it was either of them. I don't know who my first 6-star dupe was. Hell, it might have been Hawkeye. Man, I pulled that dude so many times. Ah, I ran right into that. Right on in. Your first dupe was DPX, huh? He's not one I wouldn't mind getting him duped actually. He'd be useful in incursions then, and I usually have him with the with Nick for this to drop off suicide, well, to drop off bleed and then heal up a bit. But yeah, if he was duped, I could see using him a bit. Not like I wouldn't intentionally use him, but if I needed to finish somebody off or something, then sure. But hmm. Oh, that was your first 6-star. Okay, I thought that's your first. Okay, yeah. Yeah, if not for incursions, I would not. I would be unhappy about getting him as to dupe him, but because of incursions, I'd be okay. T. Smith, how you doing? How is your day coming along? Well, I think so. That's 2 hours, so I think that is going to be it for me. But let's head on out and head on over to Mr. Coop, and we will go as per usual. Yeah, so let's head on over to Coop, say hello. I think he's doing a crystal opening. But yeah, that is it for me. Thanks for coming, hanging out, and I'll catch you guys later. Take care.